There's like a thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies of mysteries, and why did it down one of the most treasured sites in Christianity?
There's a new video that's making proof for not alone UFO in the form of a bright light descending over the dome of the rock of Jerusalem.
All right. All right. All right. Am I muted? No. How you guys doing? I can't believe you guys are here. Thank you. Been a shitty day. I didn't do the other show. And I thought I changed the time to this one. But here we are. I've seen 16 people in the chat. I said, let me let them know. All right, let's try doing it. I know the time's wrong back there. Thank you. I haven't eaten one morsel of food. Well, I did, and then I yacked it all up since. So I had a little sweet and sour Skittle with sugar. Thanks for waiting. What happened? That intro cut out? It was going, and then how did it go so fast? I usually have the intro. That one's 3 minutes. It didn't even go, did it? I don't know how. I utilized that time to get set up. All right. Oh, God almighty. What are we doing, huh? You guys all right? Why don't we have light over there? Oh, I see. We got to get the other thing over there. I got a bunch of stuff I got to clean up, obviously. Just the studio's in disarray. But that's it. Everything else is normal. So 3i Atlas. Man, Man, that thing, these new headphones I got, they're okay. They're cheapies. It just sounds weird. Just sounds weird. I'm gonna go as long as I can go. Definitely don't feel good. I don't have the energy. I was surprised when I saw that I didn't change the time. So I said, I'll try and go. And that's what we're doing. All right. So let's pull some stuff up. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Oh. What is this? I got a missed call on my Google Voice phone. It doesn't say anything. I didn't even know it was working. Did you? 3-Eye Atlas. So stupid. So yeah, the closest was today, right? Did you see the pictures? Let's pull this up. Get rid of this stuff here. There's this guy who came up with Christmas Mandela effects. I didn't like it. Mandela effects. Here, look. I mean, these aren't Mandela effects. You gotta see this. Like, people just will do anything for a click. Let's see. It is Christmas time in the world.
Starting off today's video is the classic Christmas song, I'll Be Home for Christmas. The lyrics for the song go as follows. I'll be home for Christmas, you can blank on me. What goes in the blank? Is it you can count on me? Or is it you can plan on me? If you're like so many of us, you probably said you can count on me. But that is now apparently wrong and has always been wrong. It's you can plan on me. Tell me, is this what you remember? This Mandela effect has blown away everyone, and I mean everyone. So what about the dozens and dozens of versions of this song? Surely one of them says count, right? Well, let's check them out. What about Bing Crosby?
You can plan.
Michael Bublé.
You can plan.
Frank Sinatra.
You can plan.
Elvis.
You can plan.
Rich Giordano. You can count on me. See?
Dean Martin.
You can plan.
Perry Como.
You can plan.
It's not a Mandela effect, guys, if people just have bad memories. What? Memories. Memories. Thank you.
If the lyric You Can Count on Me exists, which it very well might, it's in none of the classic and well-known versions of this song. So, what happened to it? Why do we all remember this? Let's talk about a line.
Because that's what people say. Oh, you can count on me. Nobody ever says, hey, John, you can plan on me. Only if there were plans being made at the time. You can plan on me. You'll still say, you can count on me.
From a scene in the classic Christmas movie Home Alone that apparently
out.
Never existed. Not in deleted scenes or in its theatrical release.
Now, I've seen this movie over a dozen times. Let's see if we can get this one.
Or its trailer. It just doesn't exist.
I haven't
Here's
watched
the
this.
scene. The two burglars, Marv and Harry, are chasing down Kevin because they're suspicious of him.
Kevin?
After an interaction where they almost hit him with their van. The chase concludes at a church where the lines, Maybe went into the church. I'm not going in there. Me neither, are said. That's how the line goes now. So what's missing? Many people remember one of them saying the line, "That place gives me the creeps," but it's no longer said.
Maybe we're in the church.
I'm not going in there.
Me neither.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, you know what? I remember that too. Isn't that weird?
That line doesn't exist anymore in any versions of the movie,
Why
but
is
tons
that?
of people online remember this. What about you? Let's
Yeah, because he said it because he's a criminal. I wonder if it was another movie with Poe Jeshy.
talk about The Grinch. Every year around this time, I get
These are
comments
good.
from people telling me to cover this one. So it's finally time to cover it. Let's do it. What is the name of this Christmas book and movie retelling the story of the Grinch? Is it The Grinch Who Stole Christmas? Or is it How the Grinch Stole Christmas?
It's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Right?
This is one of those that didn't necessarily affect me, but there are so many cases of people online who are affected by this that it can't possibly be ignored. I mean, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of comments and posts out there from people who remember this differently than it is now. The correct answer is How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yay, Richie!
I want to hear your thoughts on this because so many people remember this differently, and yet all of those people remember it in the exact same way. This is what I find so weird about all of this. Does anyone remember the North Pole? Story-wise, it's where Santa and his workshop reside. It's where the toys are made and where the reindeers like Dunder and Blixen live. This place is located at the northern
Blixen? Did he just say Blixen?
are made and where the reindeers like Dunder and Blixen live.
Who's Dunder and Blixen? This has got that an AI guy talking? Because this kid, who I thought was not AI, I thought it was a real voice. You think he would know Dunder and Blixen? Dunder? You might.
This place is located at the northernmost
That right there is a Mandela effect.
hemisphere of the Earth, just like the South Pole is located on the southernmost hemisphere of the Earth. This northern point lies diametrically opposite to its southern point and is defined directionally as true north.
Hey.
So tell me, what exists in the North Pole? Is it a snowy landmass or a vast ocean? The answer is a vast ocean, the Arctic Ocean to be precise. Obviously, the North Pole doesn't exist as the Christmas story explains it, but there has to be a snowy landmass up there, right? Nope. The North Pole doesn't exist in that sense. Get this, we have known that the North Pole was an ocean as early as the 16th century. So this isn't some new change, it's a fact that we've had for nearly 500 years. These inconsistencies could have spawned from ever-changing ice formations found within the Arctic Sea, or perhaps through changes to this planet's climate, but nonetheless.
Wait a minute. You mean there's no North Pole like the South Pole? There's no frozen tundra at the north. It's just an ocean. And the South Pole has a continent, Antarctica. Is that what I'm to believe now? Is that what's going on? Then that makes sense. So the North Pole basically is a water landmass. Ice. That's crazy. I never knew that.
As of now, there is no North Pole as a landmass,
Wow.
snowy or otherwise. It's just a big open ocean. Pull up a map
Interesting.
and look for yourself.
Hey,
So what do you
John.
remember?
How
Am
you
I alone in
doing? Thank
remembering
you.
there
You
being
too,
a
brother.
big snowy landmass on the top of our globes growing up? You have to admit, this is going to be
Joan?
weird for those tech-savvy kids growing up when they Google North Pole and they find an ocean.
Hey, Mr.
Good luck with that
DJ,
explanation, parents.
How are you?
That's the true scary part of this video.
All right, next one. How's
We're looking
everybody?
at the names of Santa's
Pick
reindeers. As most of you might remember, they go like
Dorothy.
this. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, and Vixen, Comet, Cupid, and what comes next? Is it Donner and Blitzen, or Dunder and Blixen? The way I have always known them is as Donner and Blitzen.
Okay, do not tell me it's Dunder and Blixen. I will really hurt myself right here on the show. Guys, it's Donner and Blitzen. It is. It is. There's no way it's not. I've never heard of Dunder and Blixen. Ever. No, I'm not playing this game.
So obviously that can't be right anymore. Their names now are Dunder and Blixen.
Get the front door. Why? No, it's not. No, well, oh, I'm texting my mom right now. Hold on. Is it Dunder? I gotta ask. My mother knows this stuff like you wouldn't believe. I don't know how she knows all of Christmas stories. And Blixen? Blixen? That's not even a word. Or Donner and Blitzen. For Rudolph's friends. Who are working on the sleigh. Or Santa. Play. All right, we'll wait for the mother. This is crazy. I don't like what just happened here. I don't like it. This can't be right. It just can't be. Man, my whole life has been Donner and Blitzen. I've seen it written. I've seen it on posters. The meaning of Santa's reindeer names. Thank you, David Wilcox. I got it, buddy. Hey, good to see you, man. Hope your week is going well or went well. Paula Faust, Ms. DJ. Bob Marley made it. You got the memo. James is here. How you doing, bro? Nathan, good to see you, my friend. God, Jeanette's here. Hey, I thought I saw you there. Everybody's saying hi to you, but I couldn't find you. Hey, Raylan Rain. Oh, it is. I'm surprised Jeanette's here. It's so late, and I started late. It's like 5-hour difference in that part of the world. I hate that. I hate that 5 hours. It's stupid. We should all be on the same number. All right. Well, let me pull this up for you. Let's take a look. Let's investigate. Thank you, David. Wilcox, not Wilcox. All right, let me get me up there. All right. Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen and Donner and Blitzen. Capiche? Come on. You know, and look what they mean. Thunder and lightning. How could they not be a part of Santa's get up, right? Oh, what am I doing? Get out of there. All right, let's read this. My mom goes, "You're writing Santa a letter." No. What? She said Donner and Blitzen. So that's a lie. So then what does that mean? If David, thank you. I said, I don't know why I did that again. This is here. It doesn't make sense now. Nothing makes sense. So that means the Mandela effect that AI guy's talking about can't be real. It was a lie. So where did they get the Dunkum and Dixum from? All right. Get out of here with this. You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen, and the most famous Rudolph. But do you have any idea where those names come from? All right, let's take a look. How many reindeers? The first publication to officially mention that Santa had any reindeer was an anonymous poem called Old Santy Claus with Mute Delight, published in 1821. That original publication also came with the first illustrated depiction of Santa and his reindeer. That's singular meaning, just one reindeer. Whoa. But reindeer, plural, is reindeer. Okay. However, the most popular mention of Santa's reindeer, plural, came just 2 years later with the classic poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas by Clement C. Moore. The poem names Santa's 8 reindeer. On Danner, on Dancer, on Prancer, on Vixen, with the comet for Cupid, it's Donner and Blitzen. Oh, look at this. In 1939, a little booklet titled Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Robert L. May included the 9th and youngest reindeer named Rudolph. Today, it's widely accepted that Santa has 9 reindeer, the 8 appearing in Moore's poem as Rudolph. Now they're saying the names originally were Dunder and Blixen. So if it's not thunder and lightning, then what would Dunder and Blixen mean? We'll have to look it up. The meaning of Santa's reindeer's names. All right, we don't need to know. Dasher, gosh. Yeah, fast and handsome. I would put myself in that category. Agile and light for Dancer. We could put a little lady in there. Oh, a Prancer, lively and agile. Gay. Vixen, fierce and intelligent. That's a diva, bitch. Comet, speedy on ice. Yeah, they would have to be somewhat gay or bisexual to be a flying reindeer. It's just not something and look at the names. Oh, Cupid? They gotta be girls or, are they women? Do we know? Let's see if they tell us. Cupid is the ancient Roman god, not goddess, god of love. Oh, yeah, that's right. Donner or Donder? There's a long-running debate between Donner and Donder for the 7th reindeer. The initial text from Moore used Dunder, which is Swedish for thunder. Oh, shut the front door, Moses Malone. Really? That's the Mandela effect? From Sweden way of saying it? That's not a Mandela effect, you schmohawk. Hold on, my mother is... But it's a Swiss writing. I had to tell my mother what happened. She's like, "What? What do you mean? What? Blixen or lightning, Blixen and Blitzen. The 8th reindeer was initially Blixen. That X threw me off, or Blixen, which likely came from the Dutch word Bliksem, meaning lightning. That gives you the perfect thunder and lightning combination of Donder and Blixen, it does. Moore himself changed it to Blitzen. Blitz is the German word for lightning. And the way I say it's lightning. Yeah, we take out letters in my words like a bottle of water. You heard Matt Rife say it, did you? You know he said it that way, you did. All right. Lightning, which kept up with the stormy name pairing. Rudolph, famous and strong. Rudolph is the English form of the German name Rudolf. This comes from the Germanic name Rudolf, which joins the roots, Rad, meaning fame, and Wolf, meaning wolf. While Rudolph, the reindeer, isn't a wolf, though he is strong like one in dealing with the taunting mentioned in this song. But he's definitely made a name for himself, earning himself his own song and stop-motion animation. If that's not famous, we don't know what is. Other reindeer names: Racer and Pacer and Reckless and Speckless and Fearless and Peerless and Ready and Steady, Glossy and Flossy and Richie's a dickie. And that's all you can say. Somebody buy those glasses for me right there. It's just $300. I mean, it's 3 tiny bills, $100 each. I love glasses so much. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Let's get back to the Mandela. Shall we? Thanks, David. That was fun. Now let's finish. Now we know. Now we know. Now we know. See? A little research from the people. Yeah, got a lot of people out there helping me out. Appreciate it. It's hard being Superman. You're Putty from Seinfeld. Hey, it's the same me. All right, here we go. Giddy up.
I'll let that sink in.
Ooh, it's sunk.
As always, with all Mandela effects, sometimes what you remember has never changed. Other times, it's completely different. Some affect everyone, and some affect very few. I say this to help all of those who might be confused. I'm sure some of the people watching this remember Dunder and Blixum, but I guarantee the vast majority of people do not. To us, it's Donner and Blitzen. These 8 reindeer names originated in a poem by Clement C. Moore titled A Visit from St. Nicholas all the way back in 1823. This poem is also known today as 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. Somehow or another, it seems that every reindeer name has been memorized and recited with perfect clarity over hundreds of years, except for Dunder and Blixum. What do you think about this? Has this always been a mistranslated game of telephone? Or a massive case of misremembering? Or has the Mandela effect made yet another change to our collective history and memory? I can't wait to hear what you have to say below, and for the people with kids out there, get them to name all of Santa's reindeers. I'm super curious to hear what they say. Let us all know in the comments below. Let's actually delve deeper into that poem I mentioned earlier called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It turns out there's actually another Mandela effect hiding inside of that poem. So just like with Smokey Bear, sometimes when things are very closely examined, multiple effects can be discovered. I'm going to read a verse from that poem and I'm going to leave an area blank. I want you to tell me what goes in that blank space. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled for a long winter's nap. What goes in that blank? Is it our brains or is it down? The correct
Oh, I'm so stupid. I wasn't even there. Sugar plums dance in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled in?
What goes in that blank? Is it our brains or is it down?
Our brains.
The correct answer is, for some strange reason, our brains. Do you remember that? How does that make you feel? I personally remember, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. Is this a case of mass misremembering?
David.
Did we all remember this poem incorrectly? Or has this changed from what you remember?
Nah.
And is yet another example
It's
of the
crazy,
Mandela
right?
effect. Let me hear all of your thoughts below.
Is that it?
This one is
more.
strange. So strange I don't even have an intro.
All right, we'll watch this one, and then we'll do the update on the 3-Eye Atlas. Nothing major.
Introduction or a thoughtful question to ask you about it. Have you ever heard of an upside down Christmas tree? Yes or no?
No,
So the answer is yes. Upside down Christmas trees are a thing.
I never.
The upside down Christmas trees are pine trees or fir trees that are flipped upside down so that the wider base is at the top and the smaller top is pointed downwards.
You think?
In modern days, this trend caught on when holiday window displays at major stores would put upside down Christmas trees out so that more ornaments could be seen by the public. This bizarre phenomenon supposedly dates back to 12th century Eastern Europe, where the upside-down Christmas tree was meant to represent the Christian Holy Trinity. Somehow. Have any of you ever heard of this now popular and widely known Christmas tradition? Upside-down Christmas trees just seem impractical and silly to me, yet here they are. Do you place your trees like this?
Oh my
Do you know
God.
anyone that does?
No.
Have you even seen this before?
That's really stupid.
I never have, not once. In all the department stores, all the friends' houses, all the homes I've lived in, I've never heard of this before.
Never happened, ever.
Historical Mandela effect changes are the weirdest ones to talk about.
No, they're not.
Because for some people, this is a totally normal thing, and for the rest of us, it's completely unheard of.
December is here, and like many, Christmas is on my mind.
So let's make a Christmas video. Obviously, decorations and colder weather are a part of the season, but so is Christmas shopping, if you participate in that. I did most of my shopping online, but just to feel nostalgic, I went and visited some physical stores. Now, as I walked around one of these dying ancient retail monuments, I noticed something that really confused me. I heard a classic song playing over the speaker in a department store. Upon hearing the song, I got a little confused.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws.
Up on the housetop? I always thought it was up on the rooftop.
Oh, right. Why?
So I went and looked it up.
Why, Mandela? Why?
And here are the results. Up on the Housetop is a Christmas song by Benjamin Hanby in 1864. Now, if you're like me, you remember it being up on the rooftop. So, did it change? Are there variations of it, or is this an example of the Mandela effect? Well, we're going to get into that, but first a quick and tragic history lesson about Benjamin Hanby.
Hey, Wayne.
Why, you might ask? Well, I'm in a giving mood, and what's better than an interesting backstory? Benjamin Hanby was born in Rushville, Ohio, to a local bishop by the name of William Hanby, who was involved in the administration of the Underground Railroad. If you don't know what that was, the Underground Railroad in America was a network of people, both
All
black...
right, that's a long one. All right, well, maybe we'll come back, maybe not. All right, let's, now, Three-Eye Atlas. What the wuck? People... There we go. People are losing their minds over this. All right, well, just a few people. Avi Loeb and all these people that are his friends. You know, they're going nuts over this Three-Eye Atlas, and nothing's changed. Everything has been steady, the same. That's not true. It's crazy. You got to see this. Let me pull this up. I really wish I could tell you nothing weird was happening, but there's weird stuff going on. Hold on, I have to go into history, and I am doing a video tomorrow for Charlie Kirk. Might be alive. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah. Let's see. Why are they lying? Oh, wait, what was I doing? I forgot what I was doing. Damn it. It'll come to me when I see it. What was I doing? I can't remember. UFO gatekeepers. I'm looking for something, aren't I? What am I looking for? I forgot. Oh, here it is. Three-Eye Atlas. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yo, yo, yo. Wait a minute. Oh my God, how weird. It switched to Goof On. It has to be Rich Saves America. Here we go. I watch everything through Rich Saves America. All right, here we go. Here we go. Three-Eye Atlas. All right, that was easier. Can't stand that. A lot of weird stuff, man. A lot of weird stuff. The guy came out with this video on Three-Eye Atlas live. You know, let's take a look at that. Here it is live. The weird thing about the Three-Eye Atlas is there's a guy out there who has better footage than Nasser. And he's been progressively getting these videos, and I'm gonna pull one of those up right here, man. This is amazing. It did it again. It went. No, okay, that's time.
How's it going? Yo. Good evening. Hey Matt, what's up, brother? How you
That
doing?
is not
Hey,
Three-Eye
good
Atlas.
evening.
I'm
Best
sorry
buddy,
to
Jupiter.
say.
Jupiter's pretty cool. Hey Robert, good evening, buddy.
Am I right?
Good evening, good evening.
Here we go. I
How's it
have
look
this
right
video
now? I
now
haven't
with the
popped
guy
it
with
on
the
the
clearest
phone yet to see.
images.
Let's see what it looks like. Hey Tony, what's up, brother?
That looks like Saturn,
Homer now.
right? That's not Three-Eye. All right, let's go here. Let's see what happens. 7 hours here. I guess this is Three-Eye.
Which direction is it going in?
This is terrible.
Like out of the solar system? direction of leaving the solar system.
That's a real video right there. That is the real one. That's
looking for
nothing
Vegas,
compared to
looking for
what this
freedom
man captured, though.
But you don't
Let
have
me bring
freedom of
this up.
speech on a private platform, by the way. This ain't the government. You're talking to another person on a private platform. It doesn't actually work like that.
Of what NASA had prepared, but was denied
All right, we'll get back to that. All right, here we go.
access to the substance. For those who believe NASA is at a moment when
Here we go.
this mysterious image that was just captured during the closest approach of 3I Atlas to Earth has been shared to online groups investigating the interstellar visitor. Released by independent astronomer Matthew Crawford, the photograph arrived at a moment when global curiosity about this interstellar visitor was already at its peak. Rather than settling questions, the image intensified them, raising profound issues about transparency, access to data, and the growing divide between institutional space agencies and independent observers.
Oh, David sent me some
Crawford's
good.
images
I got
immediately stood out.
We'll look at that next.
Using equipment that cost a fraction of what national space agencies deploy, he managed to produce visuals that appeared sharper,
That's
more
crazy
structured,
looking.
and more revealing than those released through official channels. The object in his photographs shows a luminous, elongated form surrounded by a faint envelope of light, with a geometry that many observers describe as unusually precise.
All right, I'm going to show you
This
David's.
clarity was especially striking when compared to the imagery released by NASA, an agency with access to some of the most advanced imaging technology ever built.
Exactly. And look at unbelievable. No, not that one. This one. There it is. Let's open that up. Thanks again, David. Wilcox, not Wilcox. This is cool. I like this. I never saw this one. Oh, yes, I did. Yeah, this is cool. I remember seeing that bottom square on the left. Bottom left. That's kind of cool, though, huh? Wow, this is good. Oh, this is a long 3 hours. 7 hours. 8 hours. 8 hours. Isn't that amazing? If you really think about it, it's been flying around for however millions of years, right? And here it is in our solar system. Now let's let it run a little bit here. I don't like the music though, so I'm going to turn that off. It's kind of annoying me. Can't think. Head hurts. Oh, I got PayPal. I'm sorry. Let me take a look. 2 of them. Nope, 1. No, 2. Nathan sent $1, right? $1.11. Thank you. And oh, thank you, David Wilcox, not Wilcox, with 20 on PayPal. Thank you, guys. In the giving festive spirit of Christmas. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. I think I forgot to mention that, but because I was late. But if you guys want to help support, here we are. You know what to do. You know what to do. All right. So I don't know what else to show you. Not much is happening. Here, let's go here. So I guess this is all NASA stuff. Where is it? Right around here, I guess. All right, let's fast forward. It's still looking the same. Let's go 8 hours, 7 hours. Oh, that's a different version. Oh, I see what they... Oh, wow. They spent a long time here. Look. Dorothy, I see that. Thank you, Dorothy, for the $2 super chat. We got it.
3 atlas
There
may
it
have
is.
some, but as it gets
You're
closer to
welcome.
Jupiter, it may have more. So, what I thought was, I wanted to take notes of and make export the coordinates, the celestial coordinates, the
I don't understand that language. So, all right. Well, not much is going on. You guys seen the updates. And I will put a link to these videos in the show description. What's this? You're welcome, Dorothy. Thank you for the reindeer conversation. Donner and Blixen, and it was just different names. Yeah, different. Okay, something's wrong here. Now this one is interesting, but I can't get back to my there we go. Woofa. Here we go.
Within astronomy circles, Crawford was already known for his methodical approach. He had been tracking Atlas since its earliest detection, carefully refining his techniques as the object moved closer to Earth. Rather than relying on short exposures, he employed extended exposure imaging, advanced stacking, and a calibration process he had developed that maintains coherence even as it travels through interstellar space. The contrast with NASA's official presentation could not have been more dramatic. Toward the end of October, the agency held a highly promoted livestream, promising what was described as one of the clearest views yet of Atlas.
Isn't that amazing? Look at NASA.
The data, according to NASA, came from the High-Resolution Imaging Science Experiment camera aboard the Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter. Anticipation was intense. After weeks of speculation, the public expected a definitive image that would finally clarify the nature of the object.
No!
What appeared on screen, however, left many stunned. The image was soft and washed out, offering little more than a vague glow against the darkness of space.
Right.
There was no visible structure, no discernible geometry, and no detail that justified the build-up.
No detail.
Almost immediately, viewers began comparing NASA's release to Crawford's independently captured images. The difference was stark. Where Crawford's work showed depth and form, the official image seemed flat and incomplete. Disappointment quickly turned into suspicion. Many questioned how a multi-billion-dollar space agency could release imagery that appeared inferior to that produced by an individual observer on Earth. Social media filled with side-by-side comparisons, and the narrative that something was being withheld began to take shape. For many, the issue was not merely image quality, but credibility. NASA explained the delay in releasing the image by citing a government shutdown that had paused operations. Yet, this explanation did little to calm critics. The data had been collected weeks earlier, and many found it difficult to believe that sharing a single image required the full machinery of an active agency. The prolonged silence, followed by a release that seemed underwhelming, only fueled speculation that internal deliberations had taken place about what should be shown.
What a shame.
The live stream itself deepened the unease. NASA had hinted at important new insights, leading many to expect a detailed breakdown of Atlas's features.
Shame.
Instead, the broadcast offered a brief overview of its trajectory and a short display of the blurred image, with minimal discussion of anomalies or uncertainties.
That's it. You can see me scanning.
As the stream
There's
ended,
nothing else going
viewers
on.
expressed a shared sense that the moment had been carefully managed rather than openly explored. Crawford's images, by contrast, this inconsistency is what has fueled accusations that NASA was caught in a lie. Their initial no records response was overturned by their own legal office, showing that documents did exist all along. When the documents were finally released, their content was so heavily redacted that little could be learned. In essence, the public was shown an empty framework of what NASA had prepared, but was denied access to the substance. For those who believe NASA is hiding groundbreaking discoveries, the sequence of denial, reversal, and redaction looks suspicious.
No duh. All right, it looks the same. You know, it's hard. It's hard to know the truth in this world. It really is. It's very, very different. That was weird. Let's take a look here. Did you see the Dylan Borland is the dead man switch and could bring catastrophic UFO disclosure? Sal Foundation conference in Italy. Yeah. Congressional UFO whistleblower Jeff Nusatelli just revealed the truth about fellow whistleblower Dylan Borland. Dylan is what you call the dead man's switch. Oh, we got to listen to this. Oh, this is neat. Oh, yeah. Very interesting, eh? Oh, I'm sorry. I went full-blown Canadian. Here we go. Not full-blown, eh?
Text about the seriousness of the situation.
Hold on.
Let me give a little bit of background. I'm going to speak about my very good friend, Dylan Borland, and how he got involved. And maybe that'll give you some context about the seriousness of the situation. So there are many whistleblowers that are not known.
First of all, I am going to do this. I don't care. Look at the way he's fidgeting in the chair. Look, you can just see, even when I do this, he's fidgeting. He touches his nose. He's very, very deceptive about this thing he's about to tell us. This is a very nervous guy right now. Very nervous. I mean, that's obviously looking at him, but this nose touch it's really fun to watch. Right there.
Let me give a little bit of background. I'm going to speak about my very good friend, Dylan Borland, and how he got involved. And maybe that'll give you some context about the seriousness of the situation. So there are many whistleblowers that are not known. They've been in this fight for 13 years on their own.
So
they have lost their clearances.
So
they went through.
That's what you get when you're... Look, let me calm down. This chair's broke. That's what you get when you work for a government that won't tell you the truth, and then they want you to keep it contained in your little brain by offering maybe your life for secrecy, your family. It's not worth it. I don't understand why there are these many whistleblowers coming out. I don't know that many of them, but I mean, don't do it. What are you doing? Are you guys idiots? Whistleblowing has gotten us nowhere. It just got people talking. That's it. And the government will always put the kibosh on the closeness of the truth when it comes to UFOs and aliens. It's just a fact. And, it's really weird because a lot of people feel like we're getting close to a disclosure, whether it be catastrophic or not. It's coming. All right. Look, I'm now going to be in April, 21 years in this field. We say it every year and nothing happens. And I've talked to people who've been in this field who are now dead, who've been in it 50 years. And they said, oh, yeah, we thought we were getting disclosure too. 50 years ago, they thought it. Oh, yeah, I was only 21 when I got into this field, dead now. I'm like, okay. What are they waiting for? Everybody to die at Roswell? But that's not the issue anymore, is it? It's not about Roswell anymore. It's about the drones. It's about Chinese balloons and hypersonic speeds and bombs and weapons and all sorts of goodies that should be coming out of the reverse engineered alien tech. Interesting. Because China is doing rather well. when they shouldn't be doing that well. But they broke something. They figured something out with their hypersonic technology. And the drone technology, our government changed their tune in just 2 short years, going from China's light years ahead of us in drone technology to we have now surpassed China in drone technology. It doesn't work like that. Unless they captured one of the drones that China was flying around and realized they had done something we couldn't figure out for some reason. It's usually something simple, right? Everybody overlooks the simplicity of some things, but maybe it wasn't. Well, whatever it is, I think that's what happened. And they got one of them in their possession. End of story. And the way we had our drone set up, it was pretty close, I guess. So when we get the adjustment from the reverse engineered drone from China, it didn't take much for us to be better than them. We just had to steal their priorities. Priorities? What is it? Their prioritership? Wait, what is it? Priority? No, property? No, the other one. Man, I can't think of that word. It's right on the tip of the forked tongue. Anyway.
Through incredible harassment at work, they lost their livelihoods, destroyed their social networks. Some of them ended up divorced and alone and broken. And many of those individuals are still in that state now, and they don't have anywhere to go.
Oh, we're responsible, guys, for their divorce. Not that they went to go whistleblow and commit treason and put stress on their whole family. No, nothing narcissistic about that at all. As a matter of fact, a family guy wanting to tell the truth about the government, it's either my family or the government. And he chose the government? Are you kidding me? Moron. All of you, all the whistleblowers are not smart. Maybe they are with whatever it is they do and their degree. But when it comes to common sense, somebody got to them and said, you know what would be cool? If you knew something about UFOs that you could tell the world. Just blow up. Oh, that would be great. You start thinking. They put it in your head, right? Next thing you know, you're having your own. You're a living Mandela effect. It's weird because I never cared about UFOs. I never researched UFOs. And here I am in the UFO warehouse. It's weird. How'd I get here? Lou Eligonzo, how are you? Oh, I don't know yet. Nah. You know that's true. All right, whistleblower, bad mistake. Don't blame me, and don't blame the world for your whistleblowing treason ways.
So Dylan knows many of these people, and he has been supporting them. They have a network. And a few years ago, things got so serious that they believed that their lives were in very serious jeopardy. And the plan that they had formulated to protect themselves, Dylan was what you call the dead man switch. He volunteered that if the situation got to the point where they felt that their lives were in danger, that Dylan would be the one to come forward and disclose. And this would be the equivalent of catastrophic disclosure.
Yeah. What's he gonna do? Does he have pictures? Does he have evidence? Does he have something in his hand that we could all see work and create a wormhole? Something like that?
From these unknown whistleblowers.
Whatever.
So Dylan did that. He is the most reluctant whistleblower, I think, probably in history. So Dylan went to Congress with the information. He told Congress what was happening and what they feared was going to happen to their friends and families. Congress tried to help, and they sent him to Arrow. And then things got bad. So what happened was Dylan gave his testimony. He told them everything from the beginning about his childhood, his life, everything he had seen, all the details. And then when he was done, they said, "Thank you. We're classifying this top secret. And you can never speak about it to anyone. And the only person that can declassify it, it would have to come from the executive branch. So thank you for the information. Now shut up and never speak again, because your life will be over."
There you go. Easy peasy.
You will go to prison. You will be charged with espionage. Right? We might seek the death penalty. And then he had to go to the Inspector General.
Really?
And things got worse. And things continued to get worse. The more he tried to help, the more he tried to protect his friends, the more pressure they applied. And he's been dealing with that for 13 years.
You know, it's really strange. I keep hearing about all of these whistleblowers that get threatened. And yet I am still waiting to see that evidence. I just haven't seen it. It's a lie. They were threatened when they signed their name on the dotted line and said, "I will never speak of this the rest of my life. Unless spoken to and given instructions to speak about it, I will not even remember it." What are you talking about? What did I just say? But yet, no, they feel some sort of heroic sense to their world of, I don't know why. I don't get it. Because they worked around something, they saw all the negativity and they saw all the corruption. So they all have, that's the government. It's not your business to go telling the world about something that should be secret. Why do people want to do that? Oh, Richard, because people die over this. No, they die because of their stupidity. Because they want to talk. Keep your mouth shut. It's the government. You can't win. You just won't win. That's the bottom line. That's scary. I don't like it, but it's the truth. I see it every single day in auditing and First Amendment, Constitution channel. Every day I see it. Corruption is all the way to the top. Judges, they're all in on it. DEA? Wait, no, not D. Yeah? No? I don't know. You know what I mean. The DA, yeah. They're all bad. And it doesn't start out that way, right? I can't remember the story about somebody who went into Congress to make change and he was threatened. He wanted to do the right thing. He eventually became president. Oh, wait a minute. It's Donald Trump. Holy shit. Sorry, Dorothy. All right. Matt Ford gave a damning report about Arrow, threw down a glove, drew a line in the sand. Oh, did we see that? I don't have that on the ready. But that's interesting that he would do that, considering, well, no, you know what? They're all doing it against Arrow. For some reason, everybody's turned on Arrow. And we all know why. I mean, it's what happened. Well, they didn't disclose what they said they were going. All that stuff's over with. Get over it. I'm looking for Matt Ford right now. I'm just seeing if there's anything I could find real quick. Well, here's Greer. Werner von Braun. Oh, let's see what Werner. He always talks about Werner von Braun and the last piece of the puzzle of the Illuminati deck of cards or whatever they call it. Here, let's take a look. Take a look at this. Greer has a lot of these hot points that he likes to keep bringing up, but he's like he's the Alex Jones of ufology. Believe it or not, as much as we don't like his arrogance, he doesn't do a bad job, really. You have to admit, he's probably doing a better job than anybody out there. It's not perfect, nothing is, but at least he's doing it. Yeah.
And then creating this threat narrative with this beating the drumbeat of threat, because that's always been the goal. As Werner von Braun, who invented the rocket Adolf Hitler, said when he was brought into our aerospace programs in the 40s and in the 1970s, told Carol Rosin, the whole agenda here is to create a false alien threat to unite the world around a militaristic, fascist, and totalitarian regime, and to support the military-industrial complex by having an enemy bigger than just one country, like Russia or China or Iran. So that's the goal, and that's what they're doing. And I hate to tell everyone, they are succeeding at that level in terms of the PR level because they own the media.
Yeah.
Whether it's BlackRock, and all these other conglomerates that are asset managers with trillions of dollars controlling boards and influence, or having people blackmailed through things like Epstein Island, or on the payroll and bribed and paid off the way they tried to bribe me with $2 billion in
It is $2 billion, not 2 trillion. I kept saying 2 trillion. Why would I do that to myself?
1992, which I rebuffed. But most people don't rebuff $2 billion or even 10 million or 5 million. Everybody's got a price.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
what's yours, Greer? All right. Now, this next, and you got to stay here and watch these videos. What I'm about to show you is pretty weird. Yeah, I just found this channel today, believe it or not. It is called Skizzle and Scariacs. I know, but he had some really good videos. Yeah, I thought I subscribed. See, that's weird. And there's his friends. See, I like that YouTube does that. They give you the option to click on his closest peeps. That is smart. That's good, YouTube. Thanks for that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the night where you might not want to double clench your butt cheeks, but double check them doors. Yeah, looks like Daddy's not home tonight. However, we got an update on the 3-Eye Atlas, the Timo Atlas, and hopefully we're not gonna get catfish because we got a lot of videos to get through, and needless to say, you're gonna get some tonight. So let's get this bull squash started. You don't have to like the video, you don't even have to subscribe. First of all, let me show you this. Shout out to James. Roll it.
Luz en el cielo de Bogotá.
So this happened in Bogotá.
Right, this is the reason I'm showing you the video. It's for this. Okay. This has got to be the strangest UFO video I think I've ever seen. So watch.
Y en el centro hay como una estructura.
Yeah. Oh no.
Esto no es ficción. Esto no es para nada ficción.
So no ficción.
Está pasando una nube, pero todavía se alcanza a ver.
Green ring can still be seen.
El aro.
There it is. Yeah,
the same day, a ghost ship pops up in the Pacific side in Washington State.
Oh, he got the video from That Is Impossible. Hi, this is James LeFleur. We are coming to you today with a video of UFOs around the world.
Hundreds of people witnessed this portal-like phenomenon in the sky 4,000 miles south in Bogotá, Colombia.
This is so weird.
Right. Yeah, this twat right there, huh? Mom! Get the damn camera, Mom!
Right.
Get the camera, Mom!
Ma! There's a moose out front!
He's got 4 little sneaky buggers out here. Got a circle. Huh. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, beep beep! Did he actually horn at them or click the horn, tap the horn at them? Yeah, that's poor impulse control, bro. But sorry guys, looks like Mama ain't coming to bring the camera. She never comes. So we don't have the camera, but So you got a bunch of people recording these.
This is really good video evidence. I don't know what it is. I recorded something like this. It was during the day and it was white. I have that video. I think I called it a row of lights of something. Yeah, I'll find it.
12 AM aquí en el Rosal.
Oh no, mine did not look like this at all. I'm sorry. Mine looked a lot worse. But this is amazing. I don't understand. I don't understand what we could be watching. This is literally in the sky.
Presenta.
Anybody, what do you guys think?
Ya tranquilo, papi.
Aquí cerca de Bogotá, señoras y señores. Miren.
Yeah, they're moving by the looks.
So some people think this is Project Bluebeam. Others are saying that this is a strobe light. And there's also pictures of people who were in their buildings on the upper floors. And this thing does not look like a strobe light to me.
Looks like Project Blue Balls to them by the looks
of it.
Blue.
Digging a bit deeper, I actually found out that same day, somewhere in the Midwest in the United States,
My uncle and little cousin took this video, watch closely. Crazy. Need a logical explanation. I'll forget about a logical explanation.
Oh, this is awesome. See, okay. These are the videos that fascinate me because they're not strobe lights or beams from the ground going up into the cloud. These are above the clouds. It's funny, we only see these videos, obviously, when there's clouds real low, like fog and stuff, but it can't be a spotlight, and I'll tell you why. And they explained it in the video. I'll just let them do it.
Something similar.
No, they don't want to be as bright.
Should I zoom in?
Oh.
Whoa.
Turn your phone horizontal.
So weird.
Here we go.
It is. It's weird.
Stop recording and then start recording, bruh. So
that way we're here. Yep. Let's go this way. We're here.
Okay, thank God.
It's like all in that one little light.
It's in that one little light. I'm telling you, Lila, it's a spaceship in that cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What? Hey, yo, say psych.
It's not a spaceship.
She laughs
Not a
at him.
spaceship.
Darting all over the sky, Lila. That's gotta be. We don't have any planes that move that fast. What
Whoa! Ain't no
Lila.
way.
It's probably somebody messing with it.
No, you and I have seen this how many nights now? Look.
Yeah.
At some point, the trees get in the way of the beam.
Yeah.
He's able to hit the sky all the way over here if he's standing over them trees. He's not that tall. He would not be able.
Right. The beam would not be able to go above the trees and all 6 miles down the road. Hey, Six String Sting just subscribed to Goof On. Thank you very much for becoming a member of Truthology for Ufology.
Makes sense. Some shit gets in the way because
And look how fast these objects are going. 30, 40,000 miles an hour.
where the short trees are this tall, I can only go so far. The sky for the
Or flex onto their house, like the jets, like
That's
that's what it's
tic-tac
moving like.
speed.
See, like that?
Yeah.
No.
They just
there.
Ain't no way.
They Lila.
Lila.
And this
I
is
don't
the
know,
hat.
man.
Oh, they bring it around town.
And it looks like horizontal.
Did you see that one? Did you see how it turned around? That was pretty cool.
They just
Ain't no way.
They Lila.
Lila.
And this
I
is
don't
the
know,
hat.
man.
Whoa, they bring it around town.
And it looks like horizontal, don't it?
Yeah, looks like Lila is just having fun, and Uncle is out here just, yeah, Uncle needs to chill.
Yes. We're
Around town.
about to be visited.
So let me get this. The same day that hundreds
Visited?
of people see what they believe to be some sort of object hiding in the clouds in Colombia, this thing is seen in the Midwest United States.
Sneaky twats,
That same
huh?
day, a massive 100-foot ghost ship floated into Mukatio.
Let me actually show you guys this one out here. So Tim Bourget, Representative Tim Bourget,
But that is weird, right? Those lights. All right, let's watch this.
talking about them alien twats, football size UFOs going underwater at 200 miles per hour, and he said similar stuff like bunch of times. He also did talk about 500 miles per hour. Now he's talking about 200, another one going 200 miles per hour. So I want to show you guys this, but really quickly I gotta take a second to shout out all of you guys out there for liking the videos, for being here, subscribing, tipping, super thanks, and all that.
Same
Shout
here,
out to the homie.
same here.
Did he talk about us getting potential gifts from 3i Atlas? You're gonna find out. Let's but first of all, check this.
You don't think this is our technology? No, I do not. There's no way. It is our tech. No way is our technology. There's, I've talked to too many.
By the way, that right there, why is he showing this? That's a military thing. That has nothing to do with the aliens.
Pilots. Why would we risk Why would we risk our best? I mean, I've talked to the best pilots in the world that are ours.
What the hell?
Some of them, not all of them.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell were they like shooting at a UFO? Was it? Yeah, so it says unknown. Okay, so we don't know where this video came from. What the hell? So apparently they're shooting at a UFO. Oh my god, imagine you being inside and they're shooting at you like that. Damn, homie.
And that have told me. I mean, one guy, I remember I was at the Capitol Hill Club. It was just an unusual encounter. A guy spoke to a group and he followed me out and said, you know, Tim, or Congressman or whatever, he said that thing was 14 feet. He went like this from my canopy. And I thought to myself, why didn't he say 15? Why didn't he say 20? But he said 14. And then...
I don't understand why the number matters. He just guessed.
He said this thing, it wasn't ours. He said, I don't know what it was, but it wasn't ours. And that's all I said. And I had a very high-ranking member of the Navy describe some underwater experiences they'd had with something that was doing 200 miles. And the best thing we got is probably 40. It
was doing 200 miles an hour underwater?
Underwater, big as a football field. And that's no fish.
Okay. Do you know how you do a whistleblower hearing? I would get all of the witnesses of the Nimitz, you know, that were on the Nimitz. Get them all. Get as many as you can. Get at least 10. And have them all come out at the same time on stage and take lie detector tests. It's the only way to know. I want lie detector tests thrown in with these whistleblowers. They all say the same thing. There's nothing new for us to bring in more whistleblowers. I just don't see the reason behind it. I'll put the link to that Casper, what was that video called? Skizzle? Why'd I say Casper? Skizzle and Scary Acts. That's a horrible name for a channel. Look, I shrunk again. Boop. And that's it. We're going to get out of here. I can't believe I did an hour and 12 minutes this sick. Well, I'm not sick anymore, but weak, pathetic, loser. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Hey, it's the weekend. We'll probably do a show tomorrow. I don't know. Let me see something real quick. If the UFC is on, which I think it is, I'm not sure. It might be off. Here we go. Yeah. They don't show anything for... Oh, it's the end of the year. That's right. They're not coming back till the first full week in January. I don't know. I think it was the 9th, maybe January 9th. Let me take a look. So we don't have to worry about it. Yeah, 10th. So, all right. Well, good. We got a few weekends to do goof on at night without any inhiberance. Is that the word you use? Exuberance? Incumbents? Charlie Kirk is alive. You guys want to watch the video with me and see? You want me to? I could do that right now if you want. I'll do it here. I was just going to play it on Rich Says because it's political stuff. You know, you guys don't know. I don't know what you know about it. I only talked about it here once, but he might be alive. And there's a guy who did a very interesting video about it. And Jesse on Fire had him on. If you guys are interested to know where you could find that, go to Jesse on Fire. Maybe watch it yourself. I'd like to see it here, but it's a 30 minutes, so I'm gonna get going. But I'll put the link in the show description for the Jesse on Fire if you want to watch Charlie Kirk video while you're there. Thanks, guys. Thank you, moderators, super chatters, newcomers, and veterans for making the chat room an enjoyable place and being here as well. Appreciate that. And, you know, cameras, they're funny, right? Everybody's got them now. But we're all looking down. Nobody's looking up. Now, if you ain't looking out, Or up. If you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. Right? Isn't that how it goes? I forget. It's stupid. I know. Stupid. I'm trying to get out of here and it won't let me. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Try something different. That's weird. I said goodbye and the button's just rotating. Oh, here we go. And now it moved. Why is that happening? All right. See you guys. Alien bless. Oh, Hellfire. Thank you.